Jaron,
Yeah.
do you ever have those days where you feel extremely lazy and uninspired and incapable of really just finding the spark for creativity?
So put that into complete opposite terms, like feeling really inspired and productive, and ask me that same question. Do I ever have days like that?
Do you ever have days where you feel really inspired and productive and quick to come up with creative ideas and concepts?
No.
Okay, well, that's a problem, and I wish we had a solution.
No, I'm just kidding sometimes, but not near as often as I'd like.
Which one? You're not as creative as you would like to be, or you're
Correct.
far more uncreative than you would like to be?
The first one.
Did I just say the same thing twice?
I don't know. But where were we going with that?
Well, I think what's worth discussing, and something that we've talked about briefly on the podcast before, is Chat GPT.
GPT.
Nobody knows what the initials stand for except for the people that made it.
Chat GPT. Is it like a GPT? Is that like a fraternity?
Yeah, like Gamma Phi Triathlon. I'm sure that's what it is.
That's funny, dude.
I wonder if they have like little hand signs, because I think that sororities and fraternities have like each of the letters of the Greek alphabet that they do like hand signs with. I don't know. I don't know if they actually do. That reminded me of Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, the Happy Hands Club.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that like blonde guy, you know, just sitting there, like the cool football. I don't know what he is, but he's like too cool for everyone. And he's like, you know, he's just like blowing them off. It's funny.
Oh, dude, I just had a really good
I
idea.
do that sometimes when you talk. I'm just like,
I've noticed.
yeah.
My eyes let me see these things, but I actually do have a good idea. We just talked about Napoleon Dynamite, right?
Yeah.
Remind me later after we get into this episode, because I have something that I think we should try.
Oh, okay. But I have to tell you something real quick about that.
Tell me something.
Okay. My nephew is 10.
Okay.
And he's kind of getting introduced to a lot of things I was into as a teenager. But anyway, one of his friends, one of our youth leaders, it's his son.
Okay.
Okay. The one who would have his name sounds a lot like mine. It rhymes with mine.
Okay.
So he has a son that's like the same age as my nephew. And I was like goofing off with him on Sunday. And he was like, oh, I watched this movie with my dad. He's like, have you ever seen Napoleon Dynamite? I'm like, yeah, I watched that like 8 years before you were born. And I was like, of course I've seen it a bunch of times. He's like, okay, well, the guy from that movie is in another movie called Benchwarmers.
Yeah, he is.
I'm like, why didn't you just say Benchwarmers? It's funny that like a 10-year-old would even think to do that. But anyway, it was just, I'm like, yeah, dude. So we talked about, it was awesome. Like the younger generation is getting into that. So we were like, he watched it with his dad, who you know.
Yeah.
And
that's awesome.
And, you know, it's just funny. We were talking about the different parts. It was just exciting to see, like, that next generation watching that movie.
So I don't know if it's actually my favorite quote from that movie, but I love where I think it's Clark is up to bat. Or maybe it's Richie. I think it's Richie where he's up to bat, and he's like, don't chop at it. It's not a sword. And he's
You're
like,
not a sword.
Yeah. The movie was very dumb. And I remember we tried showing that to my dad when we were younger, too, and somehow he humored us the whole time and sat through it. And I think he pretended to not like it, but I think he actually thought it was funny. But
we saw him chuckling over there a few times. Yeah. He was definitely trying to hold it in, but he knew it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny. So on the note of creativity and coming up with hilarious scripts, I know that you and I came in intentionally today unprepared for what we would talk about. And rather than revealing it now, I think we should do something very creative ourselves.
Okay.
I think we should hit our intro song, just get into the meat and potatoes.
Well, let's do that first,
You want to do that?
Yep.
Okay, let's hit the intro song. So we're back. We're here. We're filming this podcast. We have absolutely no idea about what we're going to talk about today. And the reason is we're going to use Chat GPT to come up with a podcast topic. Just randomly generate it, right?
Yep. All right. So I got it up on the screen here, and we're going to use Chat GPT 4, which you can only get if you have Chat GPT Plus and are a paid subscriber, which I am because nerd. And
I'm sorry. Come again.
well, that's hard to do sometimes.
Were you making fun of yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you called me a nerd for absolutely no
No,
reason.
I'm a nerd for having the paid version of Chat GPT.
Some might argue that it's the opposite of nerddom because if you think about it, kids are writing papers using Chat GPT rather than actually thinking and doing the work.
And I try not to do that. I try to use it as a tool, not as a crutch. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Even though crutches can be tools.
I'd say, yeah.
I think it's all in your intentions. Are you doing it to cut corners and be lazy, or are you doing it to improve your product or whatever you're doing?
So are you going
But
to...
I think with papers in school, that's not a good idea. Like, that's not right, I don't think. But
So are you going to judge me if I tell you that I had Chat GPT write me a paper for a final for a college course?
no, but I know that's not true because Chat GPT's only been around for like a year or something, and you have not. Have you ever? Never mind. I'm not even going to
No,
get into your...
I didn't go to college, but I just had it write me one, you know? Are you going to judge me?
No.
Okay.
That's funny, dude.
All right, so what are we doing?
So I'm thinking we do like, generate a comedy. Okay, generate one, because we want to just do one topic. One comedy. I love typing on an iPad. It's wonderful. Podcast topic that is funny, obscure, and relatable.
Potatoes.
Dude, I hate typing on the full iPad.
Yeah, I've
Anyway,
always hated it too.
I'm going to tell some of our past topics, okay? Because it helps give it a context.
Could you have just voiced it into your microphone?
Huh?
Could you just spoke to your microphone in theory?
I could do that, yeah.
That's just too easy.
I do
though.
that sometimes. Past topics include Star Wars, punk rock, artificial intelligence, and natural unintelligence. But doesn't know what that means. What else have we talked about? Cars.
Mm-hmm. Video games.
Oh yeah. Video games. Okay. Are you happy with that?
I mean, what is it going to do when you give it those cues about what we've already talked about? Is it going to lock us into only talking about those things?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
If it does, we'll redo it. But I don't think it will.
Okay. I'm just curious to see what
Yeah.
it turns out to be more than anything else.
Yeah. Okay. You want to see what happens?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm click it. Deconstructing infomercials. A hilarious dive into the world of late night TV shopping. In each episode, the hosts will dissect the world of infomercials, from the iconic products that are so bad they're good to the overly enthusiastic hosts, the too good to be true product claims, and the low budget production value. The hosts will delve into hilarious and often absurd history of these products, the peculiar, is that how you say that?
Uh-huh.
Fame of infomercial personalities, and the worldly.
Weirdly.
I can't read.
Weirdly.
The weirdly compelling allure of late night TV shopping. They'll also share their own experiences with infomercial products, inviting guests and listeners to share their stories as well. The show is a quirky, relatable, and humorous exploration of a universally familiar I think it gave a description for a whole show, not an episode.
Which is fine.
Okay.
You know,
we'll just make it an episode.
About
I should have said
infomercials.
episode. I think I should have said episode topic idea. That's okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can shoot another one and we can pick out of these two what you think is best.
Okay. I'm gonna copy and paste this because I wanna redo it.
Podcast episode topic.
Oh yes. Paste. One comedy podcast episode
Yes.
topic. Okay. Let's see what it spits us.
See what we get here. Can I read this one?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Second option here is episode topic, Glitches in the Matrix, the funniest and most bizarre video game bugs. In this episode, the hosts dive into the wild and often hilarious world of video game glitches. From characters defying the laws of physics, to AI going rogue, to unexpected system crashes at the worst possible moments, they'll cover it all. They'll share their own most memorable encounters with game bugs, invite guests to recount their glitch encounters, and even play some live on air. They'll also explore some of the most famous glitches in video game history and how they've become beloved or despised parts of gaming culture. It's a funny and relatable trip down memory lane for anyone who's ever been a victim of a game's glitchy wrath. I'll just vote. I think the first one's way better.
Oh, do you like the first one better?
Dude, infomercials, dude, we could talk about the Shamwow. We could talk about the lifeline alert. I've fallen and I can't get up. You know those things?
Yes,
like
yes.
the necklaces that old folks wear?
Yeah. Okay, I like it.
What do you like? Because video game glitches.
I could go either way. So let's just do the first one. If you're feeling that, let's do the first one.
I think it'll be way more enjoyable for those who are watching as they're watching us find our way through an episode in real time.
So what is, when you think of late night infomercials, did it say late night?
Yeah. I don't think that part was as relevant because
What comes to mind?
Shamwow.
Okay.
Billy Mays here, you know.
How do you spell that? Just like it sounds? Shamwow.
Yeah.
Should we pull up some images?
Yep.
Okay. All right, and he died, didn't he?
He did. Rip Billy.
Why did this only come up with like 7 images or 8 or 9 or whatever?
I don't know.
That's weird. Look at that. Looks like you've reached the end. Surely that's not all the images are good.
Did you look up Shamwow?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, something was up.
That was weird.
Google was busted.
Okay, but like that's not what's his name.
No, I think that's the new guy. Type in Shamwow Billy Mays.
Yeah.
Because that's who we want to see. He's the star of the show. That guy's nutso, though. The guy with the headset.
Yeah.
There's Billy Mays. Look at him.
Look at that handsome guy.
Now, did he make the Shamwow? That's what we need to find out.
Should we type that in?
Yeah.
So let's ask Chat GPT.
Ooh, Here we go.
Okay.
Strap in.
Okay. What's his name? Billy Mays?
Yeah.
Did Billy Mays invent the Shamwow?
Did it nail it?
Yeah.
Woo! Come on, Chat GPT.
GPT-4 is a little slower, but it's a lot more accurate.
Is this 4?
No, Billy Mays did not invent the Shamwow. The Shamwow, an absorbent towel, was actually marketed by Vince Offer, another well-known infomercial personality. Billy Mays is perhaps the best known for his marketing of products like OxyClean, Kaboom, and the Hercules hook.
OxyClean.
So he didn't do the Shamwow?
He did.
He did
multiple.
Are you sure?
Yeah, dude. That was like his thing.
That's right, OxyClean.
OxyClean was a big one.
Okay. Both Mays and Offer were prominent figures in the world of direct response television commercials, but they represented different products. As of my knowledge, cut off in September 21, Billy Mays passed away in 2009, while Vince Offer continues to work in industry. Dude, are you sure Billy Mays was associated with the Shamwow? Or are you just kind of fabricating that in your mind?
Dude,
it said that they were different products. They represented different products.
Hold on. I think we're seeing something else. He didn't invent it. Marketed by Vince Offer. Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought that was the name of the inventor. Okay. Well, this is highly informative. I stand corrected on the internet today. But isn't that interesting that my mind associates him with the Shamwow when he had nothing to do with it?
Let's look up Vince Offer. I want to see what he looks like.
I think that's him.
That's
got to be.
Okay. Yeah.
That is a face only a mother of a Shamwow presenter could love.
Yeah. And
who's he talking to with that headset?
I don't know. I guess the audience, but I don't know. Is more maybe his crew. Like, you know, he lets them know via radio when he needs some clean towels or something.
I just can't imagine a world where you'd have to have a microphone up to your face to talk to people. That seems absolutely absurd.
Yeah, it is a little extra.
It's a little extra.
Yeah. Yep.
How's your mic doing today, by the way?
Oh, it's good.
Cool.
I tightened her up.
Yeah, mine's been struggling, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah. So, all right. So Shamwow. Okay.
Yeah.
And this thing, what did it do exactly? It was a chamois?
Chamois for everyday spills, and it was there to absorb anything that you needed to clean up, essentially. I think you could use it on your car, but you could spill up like juice or water that spilled on the floor. It was just
If you've ever used a Shamwow, please tell us in the comments. Because I've never used one. I want to know how good they are. Have you ever used one?
No, but I would like to get one and hold it and say, Shamwow, I can't believe it's not butter. Because that's completely unrelated.
Yeah, I like it. It kind of looks like butter, though. Like, if you think about it, that could be like a half a stick of butter. Blown up really big.
Yep.
So, but I feel like it kind of does the opposite. Like, if you rub butter on your car, I don't think it would clean it.
We don't know that, though, until we try it.
Well, it's like rubbing a clay bar on your car. You would think that would make it dirty. You'd think that would smear clay, but actually it cleans all the imperfections off of it.
Yeah, which in this scenario, the butter could actually clean your car. You don't know.
Well, I think you should try it first and let me know how that goes.
I think you should try it first and let me know how it goes.
Okay. I will not.
I will not either.
Okay, so what are some other infomercials?
Life Alert is one that I keep thinking of.
Life Alert. Yeah, and that's the I've fallen, I can't get up.
Yeah. The classic woman laying on the ground.
Yeah.
Is that her?
Oh, yeah. And now she...
What does it say?
Oh, okay. I hate it when... All right, this beautiful lady right here. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
She looks like she's got a pretty good...
I don't think this is the lady from the commercial. I think this is like a funny image someone made.
No.
Now, was this originally kind of a seductive image that they turned into this?
It's possible. It is the internet.
Yeah.
I mean, that could actually be her. She seems to be recurring. The thing is, look at that woman. She is not struggling to get up if that was the one from the commercial.
Yeah, I mean, she's posing for a picture, you know. She probably just got out of a makeup chair for like 2 hours, you know.
Right.
And, you know, that's kind of a tough position for an elderly person to keep for a long time. They might have some like strings kind of holding her up a little bit, so it's easier on her muscles.
I'm saying I think she looks physically fine, and she's actually holding herself up. So they picked a poor actor to portray the part of somebody who's struggling to get up, because I think she could jump up any minute.
She probably could,
and it could be the strings that you're saying are there. I'm just saying I'm not buying what they're selling. I'm not buying that she's on the ground and can't get up.
Well, you probably shouldn't buy Life Alert anyway.
Don't tell me how to spend my money. This is America.
But you do live alone, so maybe you should. And
yeah, dude. What if
you kind of were complaining about some aches and pains you were having earlier?
Always.
And
yep.
I'm just thinking, man, it might be that time of your life when you need that.
So, hey, do me a favor.
Yeah.
When I get my Life Alert, I'm going to make you my emergency contact. So the Life Alert folks will reach out to you and say, Alex has fallen and he can't get up, and you will.
Well, just add that number to my phone so I know it's them. Just go to my settings and in the blocked numbers list, add that.
Okay, cool. I'll be waiting for you forever.
Nice. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Do you think they still have these commercials nowadays?
Let's find out. I'm also curious to see how much that product costs.
Okay.
How much are they charging old people for?
Let's go to regular Google.
A glorified phone that dials one number.
Like to use your don't allow. Okay. Life Alert. Let's see how much.
That is the jankest website. Oh, it is her.
Dude, this is like the official advertisement, dude.
That's her.
They're trying to seduce people. They're trying to get some guys on some some of those geriatric males on here.
Yeah, dude, some 75-year-old man who's sitting in his bed.
Yeah.
That's effective marketing, though. I
agree.
Congrats to them for the stellar game plan.
That beautiful lady right there made me feel a certain way. So
that is the exact set of words I was going to use to describe her.
Now, where's like the purchase button?
Well,
they probably don't even have an online thing because old people don't buy stuff online. That's why this website's so janky, because they know no one's going to use it.
True. Can I look through it for a second?
Look, to order you call and get a free brochure. And if that's not the 90s, I don't know what is.
Okay. I've never considered doing this before, but give me just a second.
Okay.
I'm thinking about calling them and asking them how much it cost.
Okay.
Are you on board?
That's fine. And we can, if it takes a long time, we can trim the episode down a little bit.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
We'll just be a little preemptive with how we go about this. So I'll put it on speaker.
You work on that.
1-800-814-1030. I'll put it on speaker too.
Now, a lot of us millennials are getting to the point where our grandparents are passing away.
Free Life Alert brochure. An agent will be right with you. This call may be recorded.
What were you saying?
Now, don't do any pranky, weird, like rude stuff.
I won't.
Okay.
I'll be very nice. Be very, very nice.
Now, there's multiple images of naked ladies on this website. I'm just going to say that.
Hi, thank you for calling Life Alert. This is Connie. To receive the free Life Alert brochure, may I please have your zip code?
Yeah, hey, Connie. I actually just have a really quick question. I'm typically not a fan of brochures. I was browsing your website and just looking for the price of your product. I was curious to see if you could share that with me.
I personally can't. I am just here to get information for the brochure, but I can transfer you over to a customer care specialist, if you'd like, that could answer those questions. Did you still want to receive the brochure or just be transferred?
I think I'm more interested in the product than a brochure. I don't think the brochure is going to save my life if I fall. But yeah, if you want to transfer me, that'd be fine.
Okay. All right. So I'll hit the transfer button. For some reason, if the transfer doesn't go through, you can definitely call directly at 1-800-490-0043.
All right. Thank you, Connie.
You're welcome. Just hold the line. I'll transfer you now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you definitely sound.
Thank you for calling Life Alert Sales Department. For quality assurance, all calls may be monitored or recorded.
They're really pushing for the brochure.
Life Alert, this is Mindy. How may I help you?
Hi, Mindy. This is Alex.
Hi, Alex. What can I do for you?
I am curious to receive the pricing of the device.
You're curious to what? I'm sorry?
I'd like to know how much it costs to purchase the device.
Sure. Okay. And who is this intended for?
Myself.
Okay, wonderful. You sound really young.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so Alex, what is your last name, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm really just curious about the price. I'm doing some information.
Okay, so you're checking around?
Yes.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, well, I'm glad that you said that because we are more expensive than everybody else. Not by much, but it's because we don't use refurbished equipment, number one. And I'll just tell you a little bit, and then I'll tell you the price, okay? Life Alert's been around for about 40 years. We started this industry, and we don't have dispatchers in foreign countries. They're all right here in the United States. So you're never going to have anybody answer in the Philippines or India. And they're all trained medically as well for emergencies. They're not just receptionists answering the call. And we are faster than a 911 call. We program all of your equipment with your local fire department, police department, and hospital of your choice, okay?
Okay.
I don't really know what your medical needs are. It's not a one-size-fits-all. Are you bedridden? Are you independent? So I know what to gauge what you need, and then I can tell you some prices.
I'm really just doing some market data analysis, and I'm looking to see what your most commonly purchased device is and what it costs.
I'm sorry. I would have to transfer you to somebody else. I'm more here to fit the needs of each individual, and it's not a one-size-fits-all.
Okay.
So if this is for marketing purposes, I can transfer you to a different department.
No, it's just personal information gaining, to be very honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's really it.
So if this is for you, if you want to tell me a little bit about your medical needs, I can tell you what equipment we would recommend to you and the incredible reduced rate that we're having at the moment for new members.
Yeah, I don't have any medical needs. I'm really just gaining information to see how much the product costs, but I don't have much more time to do this, so unfortunately I'll have to go.
Okay, well, when you have... Yep, no problem. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That was uninformative.
That was very helpful.
We might need to cut that.
Yeah, we'll reduce that clip there because that was a phone call.
What did you learn?
Nothing.
They really like setting you up to talk to somebody
Yeah.
to do nothing.
Well, I think because of their clientele, like, I don't know. Like, I don't think out of everything I've learned of marketing and business practices, it's not good to hide your pricing behind that many layers.
No.
It's very good to be upfront about it.
Yep.
People appreciate that more than anything. So this is an older company. No jokes with that. It's just an older company.
Yeah, it took me a second.
And, you know, they've been around, I don't know, a long time. But founded in 1987. Oh, that's not that long. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I just, I don't like it. You know, I don't want to buy one now.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
I'd rather die on my floor.
Yeah. So,
Because honestly, I don't know what I'm paying to receive the product or the benefits of the product. Terrible. That's just terrible.
yeah. And, you know, they could design a better website on like Wix or what's that other one? A popular one?
Something Square.
Yeah, Squarespace
in
like 5 minutes.
Yep.
So
they could.
But yeah.
What a shame.
Anyway, well, that was you know, a fun adventure. But yeah, I just feel like a lot of millennials are getting to that age where their grandparents are getting real old, and
Or even their parents, depending on when they had them.
Yeah, and probably a good amount of millennials' grandparents are deceased at this
Mine are.
point.
All 4.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I still have 3 living grandparents.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So, excuse me, and
Were you coughing to respect them?
yes, you know, exactly.
To honor them?
Exactly. Yeah. So they're Irish, so that's what they do there to respect them. If you don't have a bagpipe, you cough.
Would they use a life alert?
No. They don't believe in that.
You know, personally, it's a discussion you guys have had.
No, I just know that like they're so against technology that they would think that like the government could track your location and your medical history through the life alert or something.
Right.
So,
unlike the recent inventions and.
But I just feel like, you know, this company should understand that there's some young people out there that are trying to get information about their parents or their G-rents or whatever, you know?
Yeah,
And,
P-rents, G-rents.
Yeah, P-rents. Yeah, and I just feel like they should have been more helpful, you know?
That was a little disappointing.
That was not a millennial-friendly customer experience by any means.
No, I was not pleased.
Because you're a millennial and you feel unfriendlied upon by that experience.
I do.
So
she could have been very friendly with me in regards to giving me pricing.
She did know that. I think she knew that you were young, though. Let's just be honest.
Well, she said it verbatim.
Yeah.
She said, "You sound very young."
You're like, yeah.
I didn't know what to say.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, so young people can't call? Like, what's?
Yeah.
Your product is not for me.
Sorry that my grandparent is like really old and can't hold a conversation on the phone, or isn't smart enough to figure out what they want, you know, which is true a lot of the time. You have to do things for them, you know, so, which we're going through a little bit of that with my grandparents. It's like we have to help them more with things like purchasing things and picking out and talking to people and, you know, things like that.
Yep.
So, but anyway.
They should make it easier for us to do that for them.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't even know that these people want to save the lives of the elderly, you know, after that conversation.
You know what I think they want to do more than anything else?
What?
Is get you a free brochure.
Yeah.
Dude, why?
Dude, honestly,
why was that their focal point?
I think I've learned about this company is they're kind of in cahoots with Big Paper, you know?
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Dunder Mifflin in particular?
Yeah.
Or whoever their competition is?
Yeah, you know, the mill, something mill, you know, they have some names.
Dude, I'll tell you what, Michael Scott could have used a life alert when he was on the floor after burning his foot, the George Foreman grill.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, he was probably like, what, in his mid-40s?
Yeah, this product
We're not that far behind him.
Well, my point is this product shouldn't be restricted to old people. I've kind of said what I want to say about Life Alert. I'm thoroughly displeased.
Same. So, kind of just ruined a part of my childhood.
Yep, I thought they were saving lives out there, but they're just passing out brochures.
Yeah, exactly. You know, they're like street preachers of medical equipment. So
nailed it. Nailed it.
So what's another infomercial that you've experienced? You know what I was thinking? Do you remember, hanging out at one of our friends' houses who their parents live there and everything, hang out there a lot. Okay. Their mom would have these infomercial shows on all the time, these jewelry infomercials. She just have them on the TV for hours and hours.
I think
she was
it's called-
super into them.
I think it's called QVC.
Yeah.
That's the channel.
Yeah. Dude, that thing, how many brain cells do you think that we've lost from that thing being on in the background?
It's pretty terrible. I know South Park did an episode about it where they showed how they preyed on old people and took advantage of them by presenting a price of like, this emerald necklace is $1 million, but today we're marking it down to 4 payments of $13.99. This $1 million necklace could be yours for 4 payments of $13.99. Dude, it was terrible television. It's literally just cheap products being showcased.
Was that from that episode?
Yeah, that was it.
They didn't even spell carrot right. That's okay.
That was the point, I think.
Yeah.
So those are definitely infomercials in my eyes.
Yeah. Or, you know, one time, like my sister bought a set of that workout thing. What's that called? That system?
Dumbbells?
No, it was like one of those name brand.
Bowflex?
No, it was different than that. It was
Peloton? I mean,
it was one of the older ones. You have like Anyway, she bought one of those.
look up a workout infomercial or something like that.
I can't believe I'm forgetting it.
Bowflex, shake weight.
Workout infomercial. I'm gonna go to this one because I don't remember. It was like it was one of the popular ones, dude. But I'm not remembering it, and you know, it's probably not worth spending a long time searching for it. But she one time spent a few $100 just because she saw that on there, and she never used it. So my dad took it from her, and he used it.
Like a lot?
Yeah.
So at least somebody benefited
He
from
used
it.
it. Yeah, he did. He still has it. Pilates.
Oh. I thought that was a style of workout. I didn't know that was equipment branded with the name. Pilates.
Yeah.
Pilates.
Yeah. Pontius Pilates. So anyway, it
Pontius
was like
Pilates. I can't believe we didn't take the opportunity to just say it that way.
now it didn't look like this. It was like just like a mat.
Because that's a jungle gym. Go,
Yeah.
look at that. The one on the far left. Right?
Yeah,
That's
dude,
a
that
freaking
looks like
jungle
some
gym.
torture equipment over there.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
One man's torture is another man's jungle gym, you know?
Oh yeah.
One man's Pilates is another man's Pilates.
Oh gosh, it's funny. Yeah, dude. Pilates equipment or mat. Let's say mat.
Pilates, Palittles. Did you process
Quit
that?
belittling me, dude. This is neither of these things.
Well, either way, we had a fun time looking at the
Yeah,
torture chamber / playground equipment.
yeah. So anyway, dude, it's just people. I think infomercials kind of have a power over people. You know, they format them in such a way that it gets you sucked in.
Mm-hmm.
And they've always put them on late at night because people are vulnerable late at night, dude.
When they're alone.
It's like if you're not intoxicated with something, then you're intoxicated with your status of mental health.
Yeah.
You know,
a
you're
whole
intoxicated with some emotions of loneliness, okay, of rejection, okay. Your vape cartridge ran out, okay.
You talk about vape cartridges a lot for somebody who never vapes. It's pretty astounding.
Yeah, I think
Is it just because you see mine?
maybe
Okay.
every time I come over, I like to see you're sitting on the counter.
Yeah.
You know,
It just sits there. It doesn't do anything.
yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I just think they catch you when you're vulnerable, you know, and you know, you're tired late at night. You're just not. It's like being drunk, but for your emotions when you're in that state, and then so you're just gonna try to fulfill yourself by
Buying something.
purchasing some Pilates or some of those QVC, you know, little rare earth
Minerals?
Yeah, minerals. Yeah,
Gems?
yeah,
Stones?
yeah,
So here's what's
So-
interesting. That's the American way, is buying your way into happiness.
yeah,
When you don't feel fulfilled by the actual life that you live, you try to purchase things to make up for it.
yeah.
And that's what's funny about infomercials. They made a living off of that. However, I don't think they're anywhere near as successful as they used to be because no one's really watching television anymore.
Yeah, only the boomers watch cable TV.
Well, my parents don't have cable, so I can't even say that they do.
But my in-laws, they had Xfinity for like several hundred decades at least. And, you know, it's so expensive to have the whole cable and internet package and stuff. So we finally convinced them, okay, just get a fiber optic internet connection. And then, because they were doing a lot more streaming services, but they still wanted live TV. So they bought YouTube TV,
Okay.
which I think is like maybe $70 a month or something. And you get a bunch of channels on it and stuff. And they just can't part ways with their live channels. And it's so funny because my mother-in-law, she'll sit there and watch movies on TV while she's just kind of going around the house, movies that she owns. Like we have them on our Apple
Yep.
purchases,
TV, yeah.
and she could just get on there and watch them in 4K, you know, on demand. But she just still watches crap on TV.
Yeah,
She
but
just
why would
likes
you-
having live channels on.
Why would you want to watch a movie that you already own and it's full intended studio production when you could watch the cut version with parts removed that's been edited for TV? That's
And
far
then parts
more.
added too.
Yeah, I'm sure that's far more
Like
enjoyable.
3 minutes, you get 3 minutes of commercials every 2 minutes.
Oh, the added part? That's why I watch TV is for the advertisements.
Yeah.
I don't watch for the content.
Well, because there's more advertisements than content, it seems like. So,
Dude, I have not paid for any form of actual television since I've been on my own. So,
like no streaming services?
no, television. I've paid for streaming services.
Oh,
I'm telling
okay.
you, I've never paid
You
for
mean like cable or anything?
cable, satellite, any of the above.
Oh yeah, I don't think hardly any millennial has.
There's no reason to.
Yeah.
I do have an idea, though, that pertains to both TV and infomercials. Technically, I have two.
Okay.
We should have Chat GPT write us an infomercial for a product that doesn't exist.
So just tell it, write an infomercial for a product that doesn't exist.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Write an infomercial for a product that doesn't exist. Okay. Let's see what you can do.
I'd love to read this off, too.
Upbeat jingle plays. Narrator voiceover. Are you tired of trying to find that missing sock in your dryer? That's not where the missing sock
That's what I
is.
was going to say, yeah. Yep.
Does the mystery of
Mystery solved. And the infomercial.
Does the mystery of the vanishing footwear keep you up at night? Well, worry
It's
no more.
footwear now? It's not just socks, it's all footwear?
I don't know.
Okay, go on.
Well, worry no more. Introducing drumroll.
Okay, who's drum roll?
You
Why are we
do
introducing
a drum roll because it says to.
That's all I
You have
got.
to you have to climax it. Sock sync.
What?
Sock sync. Close up of a brightly colored device about the size of a toaster with several LED lights and buttons.
Okay, yeah, really seeing it.
Sock Sync, the revolutionary new device that not only pairs and folds your socks, but keeps track of every single one.
Oh.
Ooh, it's like a toaster for your socks.
Oh.
Cut to a shot of a person dumping a pile of socks into the sock sink. Can you imitate that for us? Okay.
Socks dumped.
Just toss your socks into the sock sink after washing. With its advanced AI technology, Sock Sync identifies each sock, pairs them up, and neatly folds them into a waiting basket.
Hold on. I'm just now seeing the way it's spelled. I thought it was S-I-N-K, but it's S-Y-N-C.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, you thought it was like a play. Okay, yeah.
I just thought it was a sink for
Well,
your
that's
socks.
how they used to wash socks.
In the sink.
In the sink.
So where did you wash your dishes? In the clothes washer?
The problem is that's how a lot of people got athlete's foot in the 1800s, and that's how a lot of people would get
athlete's mouth as well.
Yeah,
because they clean their dishes in the sink.
yeah,
they
and
wash their
people.
sinks.
That's how
Socks.
yeast infections spread to the body.
I thought that was through bread.
What happened was yeast just used to be a food, And then once they started mixing food with the body,
Yeah.
once they started,
Let's clarify. You're talking about when you would mix your food products in the same place where you'd mix your foot products. You're saying food with the body.
Yeah, and then yeast, was introduced to the human body in the foot.
Happy Easter. I don't know
and
what that
slowly worked its way up to the,
it's the true hand.
Vagine.
It's the true hand, foot, and mouth disease.
Yeah.
Hand, foot, mouth, etc. disease.
Yep. Close-up shot of perfectly folded socks landing in a basket. But wait, there's more. That was some Billy Mays vibes right there.
Yeah, that really left me in suspense.
The sock sink also comes with an integrated sock tracker.
What?
Cut to a shot of a small round device with a blinking light. Just attach this tiny, unobtrusive sock tracker to your socks, and Sock Sync will always know where your socks are. Lost a sock? Just check the Sock Sync app on your smartphone and track it down in an instant.
Okay.
Now, I feel like I'd get on the app and there'd just be a bunch of dots, like right beside my bed.
I don't. Why?
Cut to a shot of a smartphone screen displaying a map with a blinking dot. Yeah, dude.
Also, just the chaos of multiple dots for each sock you own. What about when all my socks are in the drawer? Is it just a compounded giant dot?
Yeah, dude. And some reason that drawer is underneath my bed. I don't know how it got there.
This needs reworked. Maybe we just have RFID tags already built into our socks by the time we get them.
Yeah.
And you can have like a certain noise / chime for each sock individually. So you know when you're near that particular sock.
No more mismatched socks. No more missing pairs. With Sock Sync, your sock woes are a thing of the past. Shot of a happy family, each holding a pair of perfectly folded socks.
Mm-hmm. Soldered socks.
Soldered, yeah. Yeah, that way you can it easily transfers that static electricity. Yeah, that was funnier than I thought it was. Order now and get a bonus sock tracker pack for free.
Boners.
What?
Bonus.
Oh, okay. So, say goodbye to sock mysteries forever. Sock Sync, because life's too short to hunt for socks. All right. 1-800-123-SYNC now. It's not available in stores. Don't wait. Order now. So, oh, man. I don't know about this.
There's a lot to unpack here because it's kind of like two products in one.
And is this going to, all these RFID signals, is it going to mess with our brains?
No more than the average one does.
Yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, man. Because people who are obsessed about the placement of their socks probably already have some sort of, maybe a tism that they got from other interferences in society.
Like losing socks prior?
Yeah, or like, or cell phone towers or, whatever,
you're talking about from the tech. Got it.
I'm just saying, like, we don't want more people, because the more people that get those frequency waves, that interference, it gives them a little bit of tism or secondhand Down syndrome or something.
I don't know if that's how it 100% works, but I understand
you get
where
what
you're
I'm
going.
saying.
Yes. Some type of deformity.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I would call it a deformity. But
if your brain is deformed...
I don't think it's deformed. I think it's just neural atypicalness.
Basically, what you're saying is you don't want radio waves damaging your brain or body. I got it.
Because the more people, their brains get damaged, the more obsessed they are about finding their socks, and then it's just like a catch-22.
Well, maybe that's why they're marketing it.
Yeah.
Because if it drives the insanity of trying to find socks, then who's the best candidate to buy?
I just feel like something like this
up.
is a slippery slope to like a society full of people who are just like zombies walking around looking for socks.
Yeah. So I have a really good idea.
Yeah.
And I want to try this now. I kind of want to play with Chat GPT, but I don't want to show you what I'm coming up with.
Well, you can use it.
Yay! Okay. This is going to be a secret. Do you remember what we talked about at the beginning of the episode?
The audience can see it, though. Or we can remove it from the screen during this time, if you're being that secretive about it. How do you feel about typing on the iPad?
It's about what I expect from typing on an iPad.
Yeah. Definitely getting a little bit of that QWERTY fatigue going on over there.
Yeah, it's too much sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes typing the word the right way.
Why do you got
helps.
yellow drumsticks over? I've never seen yellow drumsticks.
They are the drummer from
That's
21
like the
Pilots.
freaking chow mein of drumsticks over there. Or lo mein. Which one am I thinking of?
Where's the freaking hyphen? I think I got it. I don't have an iPad personally. Oh, I do. I used to. Never mind. I'll continue on. Either way, I'm not used to typing on one.
Yeah. Nobody is, even the people who are.
All right. Let's see if it pulls it off. Woo, here we go. Let's see how quick this goes.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I have asked Chat GPT to write a summary of a sequel to the movie Napoleon Dynamite co-starring Billy Mays. All right.
Oh, shit.
Title, Napoleon Dynamite 2, The Infomercial King. Can you kind of already see how it might work?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Napoleon Dynamite. Actually, let me get adjusted. All right, you right?
Yeah, we gotta get kind of serious.
Okay. Napoleon Dynamite is back. And this time he's out of high school and navigating the ups and downs of adult life in rural Idaho. After several failed job attempts, Napoleon takes up a new career in the world of late night infomercials. That's where he meets Billy Mays, playing a heightened version of himself, the legendary infomercial king.
Now, I heard he does his commercials. He films them out in Idaho, so that makes sense. They kicked him out of L.A. for being too loud.
Do you think that's what it was?
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
When Billy discovers Napoleon's unique talent for presenting everyday items in a hilariously compelling way, he takes the awkward yet endearing Napoleon under his wing. The two form an unlikely friendship as they work together to promote products such as the Dang Quesarito Maker and the Tina Tamer, a device specially designed to control unruly llamas. Sweet.
Dude. Tina Tamer.
Yeah, buddy. In a series of comedic misadventures, Napoleon and Billy navigate the zany world of infomercials, struggling with malfunctioning products, overzealous customers, and fierce competition from rival infomercial guru Vince Offer. Dude, this is just a nice little full circle thing going on today.
Man. Yeah.
Napoleon's eccentric family and friends, including Kip, Uncle Rico, and Pedro, also join in the chaos, each contributing their unique talents to the infomercial venture. Napoleon Dynamite 2, The Infomercial King, is a hilarious and heartwarming journey that combines the beloved quirks of the original Napoleon Dynamite with a tribute to the iconic Billy Mays. This sequel is a comedic ode to friendship, personal growth, and of course, the irresistible allure of late-night TV shopping.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I can
like
kind of see it.
Yeah, dude.
You know? It's pretty neat.
Now, I don't... Yeah, it's not a real strong, what do you call that? The
Plot? Yeah. But I didn't ask for a plot.
But neither was the first one.
No, that's what I'm saying is, you know, Napoleon's entering the workforce. He gets caught up in...
Now, the Tina Tamer, that kind of sounds like Tina Turner.
Yeah.
So,
but it's
show
not.
A little bit of R-E-S-B-E-C-T.
I don't think that's Tina Turner.
Oh, that's Aretha Franklin.
Did you say urethra?
What is it? What did I say?
Is it Aretha? Her name's not urethra. That's the joke. It's Aretha.
Urethra. Oh, what's urethra? Who's urethra?
Nobody. It's a part of your body that you pee through. You knew that.
It's like the rim of the toilet. You pee through it?
Yeah. Yep. That's it. Yep.
All right. So I like this, dude. I think this is funny, dude, that you know, Chat Gamma Phi Triathlon can come up with things such as Dang Quesarito Maker.
Yeah.
Why Quesarito? Quesadilla. Oh, like a quesarito from
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
But that's a quesarita, I think.
Oh,
or is
okay. Well, I think
way.
it just depends on who makes it. If it's a male or female and back in the kitchen.
True.
The Tina Tamer, a device specially designed to control unruly llamas. Yeah. So
I imagine that one didn't sell well.
I don't think Tina was unruly at all. She just didn't want to come eat the casserole.
Yeah, that's an unruly llama.
Maybe, but also it's just survival, I feel like. So,
It's your food. Gosh.
yeah. I think she was saying, no thanks. I'll pack up my own lunch next time.
Okay. Are you proud?
A little bit.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I like it. And who do you think we could get to play Billy Mays?
Let's ask Chat GPT.
Okay. So, who would be the best well-known actor to play Billy Mays?
Excited to see this.
Me too.
What you got, Chad?
Is finding someone who could capture his larger-than-life personality, enthusiastic selling style, and his distinctive look.
Come on.
Yeah, we know. John Goodman. What the? Yeah, it's larger than life personality, not okay. Actually, he's actually lost a lot of weight.
I can see him doing
has
it.
proven. I feel like I'm kind of dressed like John Goodman on.
And Roseanne?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Actually, you look more like you're dressed like Becky, their daughter. We're laughing hard because it's true.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? Where she had like her face,
I
where she
know.
was into grunge and wearing like
She always would wear whatever these are called, plaids.
flannels. They're called flannels, my
Yeah.
guy. But it is plaid, yeah.
The pattern is plaid, the material is flannel.
Yep.
John Goodman has proven his range of versatility as an actor in both communities. Yeah, we know.
Dude, John Goodman.
Are they allowed to say Roseanne anymore?
I think so. I don't think that's barred from the internet.
Oh, okay.
Did you get it? Did you get it? What's her last name?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Not Connor.
All right, I'm gonna regenerate that because I don't like it. Yeah, we know this. We know Danny McBride.
Oh, yeah. I would agree.
I'm gonna look that up because I don't know what he looks. I forget what he looks like.
He's in mostly comedies.
Danny McBride.
He was in Pineapple Express. Sorry, I'll stop talking. Is Google going?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that guy.
This is not the end.
He played on
Southbound and Down.
He played on Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder.
He was the explosives guy.
Dude, I heard they're making a sequel.
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Never go full retard.
I don't think you could say that on the internet.
Probably not.
But in the context of that movie, it's fine.
Yeah. You know.
Dude,
that's fine. Blackface is fine on that. You know, there's a lot of things that were.
Yeah. They got away with a
acceptable.
lot of stuff in that movie.
Yeah. And that's 2008 for you.
But I think there's a difference between bringing attention to something and doing it to do it, you know?
That's the scene from.
Yeah, Danny McBride, dude. He would be a great Billy Mays.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Let's see it. Let's get one more from it. I just want to see if it has another idea.
Yep. Let's go. Paul Rudd.
You already said John Goodman. No, stop that.
I'm saying Paul Rudd, dude, with a beard.
Okay, is this...
Is this Chat John Goodman PT? John Goodman GPT? Give me another actor besides John Goodman.
Yeah. Nick Offerman.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I could see that.
I don't know that he'd have the large personality. Kevin James. Yeah.
Danny McBride. I think Danny McBride's a great one.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too. He would definitely have that right.
He's got the vibe.
Mark Addy. I don't know who that is.
Same.
John C. Reilly.
Oh, I love him.
Oh,
I will
man.
personally say his work as Dr. Stephen Brule. Check it out. Steve Brule is one of my favorite performances of his of all time.
Dude, they should just do a Billy Mays movie and have Danny McBride play the younger version of him and then have John C. Reilly play the older one just as a joke.
Or hear me out. Every time it's a scene, they swap the actor.
Yeah. I like
just
it,
go back and forth just to mess with people.
Oh, yeah, dude. They got to... Oh, dude, his mullet look he had on Tropic... Oh, that was so awesome.
Dude, he rocked that for a long time, too. Like, he was in other stuff with that mullet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, this was some good infomercial talk.
I actually enjoyed this because we had no clue where this was going to take us, and that was
No.
kind of the intended purpose. So for those of you watching, thanks for coming along for the ride.
Yeah.
Very unexpected.
Yeah. And that was some artificial intelligence mixed with some
Natural unintelligence.
very good.
Natural intelligence.
That's not the beat at all. Skeet. Didn't we have a friend we named that? Skint.
Yeah, his name was Scott, but we called him Skint.
Why did we call him Skint?
Because it sounded like it. Skint. Because he used to do that noise.
He used to do the techno beat.
Skint.
Yeah, skint.
He had his own way of doing it that I'll never be able to replicate, but yeah.
True.
Yeah.
That was fun. Let's do some more of that sometime soon.
Dude, that was a blast. I enjoyed that way more than I expected I would.
Well, let's have chat. Yeah, let's. I love just seeing what it throws at us and just running with it. You know.
I want to thank Chat GPT for being our first guest on the podcast. Thank you.
Thanks, Chat. Or
Chad.
Should we say Mr. GPT? I don't know how formal we need to be.
Sir GPT?
His full name was just Chad Gamma Phi Triathlon.
Mr. GPT was his father. Call him Chad.
Yeah, Mr. GPT Senior or Chad Senior.
So is he Chad Jr.?
Maybe.
Chad the third?
Yeah.
Chat GPT the third? The fourth?
Yes.
This is
Chad the fourth be with you.
Okay, I like where this is going.
Anyway, we should end it while we're ahead.
We should. So
we're not ahead.
Yeah. Hey, if you're watching, get down there, comment, like, subscribe, whatever you got to do. Follow.
Let us know about your favorite infomercials.
Yep.
Let us know about who you think would be good playing Billy Mays in a movie.
Yep.
Let us know how big of idiots Alex and I are. Just all that.
And
so
also let us know if we need to fund the production of a sequel to Napoleon Dynamite.
yeah. And then if you think we do, then help us fund a sequel to Napoleon Dynamite.
All right. I'm on board. Hey, thanks for the podcast episode. Great time as always.
Your thank you.
Your thank you.
And your thank you.